Good morning, guys. So let's get started. I hope you guys are able to see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So yesterday we looked at how to add a node before the head. So that means if I want to add before the head, so first I need to create an object and then I have to change the head reference. Now, and apart from that, I also have given you the work on adding a node at a specific location. I see some responses like from Shiva. Yeah, thanks Shiva for working. Yeah, whatever you have written, it's correct. I'll tell you the simplest way also. Okay. Now, may I know who is this person who has provided the answer? 510674. Can you add your name to your profile? Do you have this person? 51067. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for those who practiced, guys. So did anyone tried and then did not get the answer? I'm going to explain, but did anyone tried and failed? Like you were stuck in middle, you are not able to do what you're not able to understand, etc. Okay, so I hope no responses. Guys, please practice. It's not like a school, right? I'm holding the stick and then asking you guys to try, right? No, it's up to you. I'm keep on explaining the importance of practicing. Okay, now let us look at. Now, yesterday the work that I have given is, let's see the work. Yeah, linked list is containing 10, 20, 30, 40. Write a program to insert 25 between 20 and 30. So I have 10. It has, sorry, let us take 20, 30, 40. Now I want you to insert 25 between 20 and 30. So I want to create 25 node and I want to put this into between this. So what should I do? I have to remove this and I have to create a link like this. I have to create a link like this. Then I can say it is in between 25. 25 is in between 20 and 30. So now let us see how we can do. So in order to do this, so what I need to do first? So the user is asking, you have to, so the question that is given is you have to insert between 20 and 30. So that means you have to check first. You will start with a head. What is the head data? 10. Is it equal to 20?
No.
So why am I checking with 20 only? Because I want to insert after 20, correct? No, it is not. Then how can I go to this address, next address? By taking this one, right? 10 dot next. By taking the 10 dot next, I will go. Is it null? No. Then what is the value I will check? 20. 20 equal to 20? Yes. Then what I will do? 20 dot next equal to new node. And new node dot next equal to 30. That means this 20 dot next, I will hold it in some variable, correct? And then I will reassign it. Now let us look at it.
Sorry to interrupt. One quick question.
Yeah.
The linked list default implementation, is it something to compare with the current data, or we need to pass the index to insert? Because
it depends on the question, right? So
okay,
if they might ask you, see if this is a linked list, so they might ask you to insert a node in between the given node, correct? See, if I'm asking
by
you
data, not by index. Okay.
It's up to if they're asking you to index, you compare with the index, correct? If they're asking you to data, you can say once you have a data structure, you can do anything, right?
Yeah, but your question was with the data, right?
Data, yes. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That's all I wanted to.
Yeah. Because there's a possibility, right? Asking. Yeah. Generally, we don't much work on the index with a linked list. Like if you look at the interview questions also, which we are going to see, let me show you guys quickly.
Karthik, here we don't have duplicates are not allowed, right? So in that case,
No, duplicates are allowed in the linked list. You see, how can you get rid of a duplicate? Equals and hash code method, right?
yeah.
Yeah, if I open this link, hacker rank, let me show you the question, how they will ask and why I'm not. I insert a node at specific position. Yeah. If you look at here, you can see given the pointer to a head of node linked list and an integer insert a certain position. Now, see the head refers to first node of the linked list. That means this is all they are talking is about the data. See the data in the linked list first is it is having 1 and then 2 and then 2. 1 is having a link to 2, 2 is having a link to 3. Now insert a node position at 2. So with the data as 4. So position at 2 means you can now what you have to do, they are asking about a position, correct? So
yeah,
you
here
know
they're
that
asking position, right? Here
yes,
they're asking position.
yes.
Okay.
So similarly, they might also see here instead of 1, 2, 3, they might also ask you, see here my data is an integer. My data can be any object, correct? So after a specific object, if you want to insert, then that is also possible, right? So integer, see, if it is a position, we already know it is easy to work, correct?
Yeah. Agree.
But if it is a data, then it is difficult. Now, someone asked a question on yes, will it allow the duplicates? Yes, linked list will allow the duplicates. If your custom linked list, if you do not want any link, what you call duplicates to be allowed, what you have to do before adding the data, you need to check, correct? Here, whenever you are calling a insert method, you are what are you checking? You are just adding a link. But I say, for example, if by default list allow duplicates, so linked list also will allow duplicates, correct? Can I say my custom linked list also will also allow duplicates? Am I right? The one who asked the question.
Yes.
Yes. So now, for example, if someone is asking you to get rid of the duplicates, create a custom linked list in such a way that it should not allow duplicates. Then what you need to do? So while you are iterating, you need to check this object is equal to the object that is already present, correct? Then you don't need to add, correct? Just return it. Am I right? Hope you understand. It's in my hands whether to allow the duplicates or not. By default, it will allow the duplicates. Now the question comes, if there is a duplicate, then at which position I need to add? Is that your question? Now, for example, I have 20 here and I have 20 here, correct? Now, which 20 I should add, correct? I see this 25 I should add here or here, correct? So now the question is, if that is a duplicate, then you need to ask for a position, is it a first occurrence or last occurrence, like that. But if you know it one occurrence, see, if it is this occurrence, you already know at last position how to add a node, correct? But if it is a middle occurrence, then you do not know how to add a position, right? Yeah, that is what we are going to discuss now.
Even though if there's a duplicate, but in question they are asking in between 20 and 30. So
yeah,
so that will be.
That is a challenging question, right?
Yes.
Is it clarified?
Yeah, got it.
Still doubt?
So there is a case where again after 40, again there is 20 and 40. So in the case,
yes. See, in the linked list also, whenever you see, for example, I have a duplicate. Okay. Now, if even let's see your question now, can I say if I put 80? So can I say 80 is duplicated?
yes.
Now, if I say L dot remove, I'm not passing an index, I'm passing an object, new integer, and I'll pass 80. Okay. Now, which element will be removed? You tell me.
I think the first one.
So how? So that means how it is working. Can I say that the remove method will look at the first occurrence or something? Correct.
Yeah.
See, removes the first occurrence of the specified element in the list if present. Correct. Now, can I say same thing? Correct. Same thing applies for the our custom linked list also. Now, what they're asking, add a node after 20. You add a node 25. So 20 might be there here 20 is there. Here can be 20 and here 40 and there will be another 20. Correct. But where you are adding in the first occurrence. Yeah.
Okay.
That means it's the same functionality as of now. So see here, if after this 20 you want to add, can I say this is at the end?
Yeah, exactly.
So you already know how to add a node at the end, correct?
Yes.
You don't need to worry about it. So do you know how to add a node before the head?
Yes.
Now we did not know how to add a node in between, correct? First and last. So that is what I'm explaining.
Okay.
Now I hope it is clarified now.
Yes, Captain.
Yeah. Now let us try. Public void insert at specified position. Okay. Now what does this method should take? Object, correct? Object. So I mean, like it should take two objects. One is the data after which node you want to add, correct? One is the data and other one is object node after node. Let me make it as a after node. Okay. Now here, so whatever may be the position, what you need to do first, you need to create a node object, correct? Now, custom node CL equal to new custom node. Okay. Now with the data, I will create an object, correct? Index. Done. Now I've created a custom node. Now what I need to do, guys? So if the head is null, can you add it? If the head is null, what does it mean? In the linked list, if the head value is referred to null, then what does it mean?
Empty collection.
Empty, correct? They just created a object of your class, but they did not added a element. So insert at specified position. When should I apply this logic? When the head is null or not equal to null?
Not null.
Not null. That means at least one element should be present, correct?
Yes.
So head not equal to null. Now after that, what I need to do? Every time I need to check, like, see, I have to add after 20. Now, where should I start my logic? Head. So we know that we are taking the head into some tempo variable, correct? If not, then the head will be changed. See, head equal to temp. Done. Now after that, I have to see this 20 might be present at this position also, maybe or may not be, correct? Or I'll come to that scenario later. Now, for example, first when I start with this, what is the value?
10.
10. Now I will check first. While temp dot next not equal to null. Okay. Now I am writing a code for this scenario. Okay. We'll come to the different scenarios later, guys. Okay. Now, so temp dot next not equal to null. What should I do whenever the 10 dot next is it null in this scenario?
No.
No. Then I have to check where I need to insert. After node means they are providing this one value as a 20. After 20, you need to add. Correct. So now I need to check whether the first node is containing 10 or 20 or what data. Correct. Now I will check if temp dot data dot equals after node. Correct. Or else what I will do instead of equals method, what I can do, I can convert this after node into integer, so primitive int, and then I can also compare. If it is an object, you have to use the equals condition. Is it equal? Now, if it is equal, that's a different scenario. So in this scenario, what is the head dot temp dot data? Temp is holding currently this position, correct? Now temp. Now temp dot data, what it will give you?
10.
Okay. Now what is the node I'm trying to add? After which
20.
node I'm trying to add? After
20.
20. Is it matching?
No.
So that means if it is not matching, then I say by taking this address, I have to go to this node, correct?
Yes.
Next node now. So that means I will go to the else part, correct? We'll
Yes.
come to the coding of if part later. So now in this scenario, it is not matching. Then where should I go? I have to, how will I get the next node address? Temp.next will give me the next node. Okay. Now this value, I should assign it to which variable?
Temp.
One more
Temp
local.
variable. If I assign one more local variable, then does the loop will repeat? If I keep T1, okay. Now will the loop repeats?
No.
So can I say I have to assign it to temp variable only, correct?
Yes.
Now earlier, what is your temp? 10, correct? Now by taking this address and you are going here and again you have to do the same logic, correct? So that means my while loop should repeat. How will my while loop will repeat? I have to,
Need to
instead of
reassign.
taking a new variable, I am reassigning it to the value to the same variable, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Now what is my temp has become? My temp has become 20. Now 20.next, is it null?
No.
No. Then again, temp.data. Temp is nothing but now this is no longer a temp. Okay. Now this is a temp. Now temp.data is what? 20. Is equal to 20? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Now can I say it will go into the if? Now whenever it is going into the if, what you need to do? So you need to break this link, correct? And now what you need to do? First of all, see, this whatever 20.next is holding 30 address. You need to replace this one and you see 25.next should hold 30, correct? Am I right?
Yes.
Now currently 20, if I say 20.next, what address I will get? Currently.
30.
So can I say can I hold it into a one variable? Custom node 30. Okay. Now what I should do, say I'm just holding it to a one local variable. Why? I will tell you later. Now, so after that, what I need to do, guys? So in order to remove this, what I can do, can I replace like this? 20.next equal to 25 and 25.next equal to
30.
30. But 30 address, how did I get? Can I say this local variable, I can replace it here? If I'm not doing, look at here, 20.next, I'm assigning the 25 address. That means this is getting overridden. So before assigning, I'm taking into a local variable. This local variable, I will put it here. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
Now let us write the code. Now, so temp dot, so currently, whenever this condition is true, temp is nothing but 20. Temp dot next will give you custom node next address. Now, temp dot next equal to, let's do 20 dot next equal to 25. 25 dot next equal to 30 I need to do. Is this right? Now, whenever I am debugging, what is the temp? Look, if you look at the diagram, which variable is holding temp? Temp is holding what value?
20.
20. Now, can I say wherever 20 is there, I should replace with the temp? Yes. Now, which node I'm inserting? 25. So that means, can I say I'm creating a new CL object here with the data? Now, can I replace 25 with the CL? Yes.
Yes.
Now, here also I will replace with the CL. Now, if you look at here, before doing the 25.next, okay. Now, temp.next is holding the 30 address that I have stored in a local variable called this one. Now, in place of 30, can I replace?
Yes.
So this is, can I say this is now, I am creating a link. Now let us run this code and see. Now after that, after adding this, can I say I will break? If not, what happens? This while loop gets repeated again and again, right? And it gets added. See, if the temp, whenever the temp is again, it will go to after this, it will go to the infinite loop, right? After if is completed, it will go else. Now again, this temp.next again null. The temp will hold 20 only. So that means this loop will go infinite. So after this one, I should do return or break, correct? Am I right? If
Yes.
I'm not doing that,
Yeah.
can I say that it will go into the infinite loop?
Yes.
Yeah. Let us debug that also first. I think Shiva, you can see this is the one you missed it, I guess. Now let me add. Yeah, let's see. Just give me a minute. 10, 20, 30, 40. Now after that, let me add 20. Let me add 60. Now I want to add CL dot insert. Sorry, this is customer list. I'm doing the changes in wrong file. Let me. Yeah, let me do here. $10, 20, 30, 40. These are the nodes. Now I want to insert CL dot insert at specified position. What is the data I need to give?
Object.
25. 25 I need to insert, correct?
Yes.
Now after which node I want to insert?
20.
20, correct? Yes. Now let us debug from this line. Debug as Java application. I'm not debugging the insert method. Now insert at specified position. Now I'll go here. Now see, whatever the data that I want to add to a linked list is 25, and after which node I want to add? After 20, correct? So now first I created an object. Done. Is the head is null in this scenario?
No.
No. So it will go inside. Say I took a temp. Temp dot next. What is that? Temp is holding 0. Sorry, 10. 10 dot next. Is it null? No. It will go inside. Done. So temp dot data is the temp dot data is nothing but it is 10. Is the 10 equals to 10 after node 20? No. So
No.
I will go next. So it will go. So now temp dot next is giving you what? 20 address.
20.
Look at here. Look at here. Temp dot next is giving you 20. Correct? Now I'm reassigning it to temp variable so that the while loop will repeat. If I'm taking a new variable, will the while loop get repeated?
No.
If I'm not reassigning it, what is the temp will contain? It will contain always 10 only. So 10 dot next, 10 dot next, this loop will go into an infinite loop, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Now my temp has become 20. Look at here. See? 20. 20 dot next. Is it null? No. I'll go inside. So temp dot data equals after node. See here, after node is 20. This is 20. Is it matching? Yes. Yeah, it is going inside. Now look at here. Now what I need to do? 25 dot next, I have to put the 30 address, correct? But how can I get 30 address? 20 dot next will give me 30 address. See, look at here. Currently temp is holding 20. Look at here, data is 20. And this is holding the next address is nothing but 30 address only, correct? See, 30 address only. Now what I need to do? I am storing this value into one reference variable. That reference variable is nothing but, see, temp dot next, 20 dot next is nothing but 30. That address I am putting into one variable called next address. Now, can I say this next address is holding the 30 address?
Yes.
Now, what I need to do now? 20 dot next equal to 25. 20 dot next is nothing but what? Temp dot next, correct? See, temp dot next currently it is holding 30. Though that I need to replace with a 25, right? Now look at here. CL is nothing but 25. Okay. Now temp dot next. See temp. Now look at here. Now if you look at the head is holding 10. 10 dot next is 10 dot next is sorry. Okay. Let's complete this. Now CL is nothing but 25. 25 dot next is null currently. I'm putting next address so that it will become. Look at here. Now let us look at the head. See, head dot data is containing 10. 10 dot next 20. 20 dot next. See 25. 25 dot next 30. Can I say I added between I added 25 between 20 and 30.
Yes.
Am I right? If you
Yes.
look at here, see value is 20. Now here the value is 30. So between 20 and 30, do I have 25? Yes or no?
Yes.
So this is a node adding in between. Look at here. Now, for example, if I have added it. Now, what is the tempo? Still, it is holding 20 only, correct? Now, can I say it will execute forever? The loop will add it. It will add continuously, correct? See, the loop will execute forever. So once I add it, can I say I have to break? If I don't break, can I say the loop will be repeated forever? Because what does the while loop will do? If till the condition is true, it will execute. Now here, once you added the node, if you're not breaking, what happens? It will execute continuously, right? It will go into infinite loop and it will continuously add your node. So that's the reason you need to put a break statement. I hope you guys understand.
Yes.
And I think Shiva, Shiva, you have written correct. So you have a break statement. Yeah, I think the other one also. Yeah, sorry, my mistake. I did not look at it. That's correct, Shiva. So any questions on this inserting the element at specified position? Does anyone has any questions? Okay. Now let me take one scenario. Now I have taken, what are the nodes I have taken? 10, 20, 30, 40. Now in my linked list, only 2 nodes are there. Look at here, 10 followed by 20. Now 20 dot next is null. I have only 2 elements. Now I am asking you to write a program to insert after 20. I am not asking you to insert at the end. I do not know after, I want you to ask insert after 20. Now will this program work? Whatever the program that we have written, will it work? Let us debug.
No, sir, because ten.deck is equal to null.
Yeah. If you start, whenever you start the program, what is head? 10. 10 dot next, is it null? No. Is it 10 equal to 20? No, it will go. Temp will hold 20. Now 20 dot next, is it null in this scenario?
Yes.
Now, can I say it will break the loop?
Yes.
Now that means whenever you're trying to add a node, that see this 20 can be last node also, correct? See, whatever, if you're writing within the while loop, what does it mean? It is within, in between, correct? That means, can I say the same logic I need to write after the while loop, correct? See, whatever I'm doing, can I say, see, whenever the 20 dot next is null, it is broken, but still you need to insert 25, correct? I'll check. See, temp dot data equals to after node. Now then what I need to do, just 20 dot next equal to 25, that's it, correct? 20 dot next equal to 25, correct? So 20 dot next is nothing but temp dot next equal to CL. I don't need to do all of this, see? I'm not required this. I do not require this. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, let us take, I have only one node. If the scenario I am taking it as I have only this node. Now, will this program works? Now I have only one node. That node itself, the value itself is 20. Now write a program to add after 20. Now in this program, look at here. Is the head null? No. But what I'm doing, temp dot next, is it null?
Yes.
Yes. That means, can I say it will broken? Yes. Now temp dot data is nothing but in the temp currently what is you have 20. 20 dot data equal to 20. Yes. Now 20 dot next equal to CL. That means it will work, correct? So that means you need to add after this one. Okay. Any questions? Why am I writing this code at the end? Does anyone has any questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
For instance, if you are going to insert 20,
Mm.
the 20 is present in 2 places. One in the middle,
Yeah.
other in the end of the thing, which is null.
Yeah.
So then my replace will do in both places, right?
No, if I break it, the first occurrence only will do.
Correct. But after the break, it will come out of the while loop and it will execute the if loop, right? So
Okay. Yeah, you can, that also we can resolve it. I'll take. Which one you wanted to give the preference?
Okay. So I want to have A, B, C, D. Oh, sorry, A, B,
Okay.
EA.
Now
like
what
that,
I will
okay?
do whenever it is doing this, I'm making it as flag equal to true. Okay. Now if the flag
Yeah, that makes sense.
not
But
equal to
what
flag,
the break will come out of a while loop and it will execute the if loop, the last part. And if it is
Yeah.
duplicate, it is going to replace them, right? I mean,
yes,
if you are
yeah,
controlling with the flag, it won't.
yeah. I mean, it's up to us, right? Like, see, one by one, I'm just implementing it.
Correct. I agree. So it depends on the use case, whether you want to
Yes.
replace wherever you have the value or you want to specify at the stop at the first level. It depends on the use case.
Yes. So that means
Okay.
once you know the concept, you can easily solve these questions. That is what my
Correct. I agree, sir. You perfectly explained that.
And the reason I took it in this first 10, 20, 30, 40 is, see, by using the insert method, you can add at the end. By using the insert before head, you can add before. You know the logic, correct?
Yeah.
But in middle, you do not know. But whenever you are adding in between, you know the index, or you can they can give you the object, like after specific object value, I want to insert. Then you can compare it. But what happens, the scenario is, so whenever I'm adding, like after 20, see, first value itself is 20. Or after 20, there is no value. So that's the reason one by one use case I took it.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. For example, in case there is only one node, which is 20, first node itself. Now it will not go, see, temp.next. It is null. So it will break. And not equal to false, it will be true. So, and it will come and then it will replace. That means the first occurrence will happen. For example, 20 is in second position. Then also it will become first occurrence, correct? So if you, just now we have seen in the array list, whenever I am removing, with this remove method, see, remove method followed by object. So what does the remove method will return? Remove the first occurrence of the specified element. Similarly, whenever I'm adding a new node, I am adding after the first occurrence. For example, you want to add it last occurrence. Then you need to check, correct? Instead of traversing from starting, you need to traverse from end, right? I'll explain that also. Hope your question is resolved, right?
Yeah. It is resolved.
Yeah. Fine. Now, so see, with this code, what we understood is we know how to traverse over a linked list, correct? So that means now, see, the reason we came to the linked list is nothing but in the array list, whenever I'm removing an element, I have to do the shift operations. But in a linked list, I don't need to do the shift operation, correct? So that is the intention we have come to the linked list. Now let us see how to remove a node, right? Now, for example, I have in my linked list, I have.
So one more question. In this approach also, we need to increment and decrement the index, right?
Yes, you need to do, yeah. So see, generally whenever you're working with a linked list, if you're creating on your own, you don't need to worry about much on the index. Okay.
Correct.
So that's the reason I'm not, because if you wanted to go to the index, then you will go to the array list itself, correct? So, but the reason to go for a linked list is removal operation. So that that makes sense. That is the reason most I'm stressing on adding at any position, adding last, adding first, or removing last, removing first, and removing middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Now let us take. Now this is 10.next is 20, 20.next is 30, 30.next is 40. Now I want you to guys, remove last node. I can ask remove last node, write a program to remove the last node, or write a program, remove the first node, correct? Or write a program to remove the specified node, like remove 30. That means remove followed by an object. If I pass remove last node means, can I say I have to remove this one? How can I know it's a last node?
There is a null, it will be address will be null.
Yeah, whenever the node.next is containing null, I can assume that it's a last node. Now in this scenario, whenever I want to write a code like remove last node, can I say I have to remove this code? Now, whenever I'm removing this, what should I do? Can I say I have to remove? See, I'm removing this. Can I say I have to remove this link also? And here also I have to make null, correct?
Yes.
So then, so this will be unreferenced object and this will be garbage collected, correct? Yeah. Now, in order to do this, now let us see how it does go. Now, first your head is holding to the 10. Now I will check, first I will take this head into temp variable. Now currently your temp is 10. 10 dot next, is it null? I'm talking about a remove last node. First of all, I need to identify how to identify a last node. So I can identify the last node that whenever the node dot next is null, that is the last node. Now, so 10 dot next, is it null?
No.
Now that means how can I go to 20? I can take temp equal to temp dot next, correct?
Yes.
Now my temp will become 20. Now can I say my temp is nothing but 20 now? Yes.
Yes.
Now 20 dot next, is it null?
No.
No. Can I say again temp equal to temp dot next will happen because it's a while loop? Now my temp, can I say my temp will hold now 30? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now 30 dot next, is it null?
Yes, it's null.
Now, so is it null? 30 dot next.
It dot is not.
No, it's not null. So again temp equal to temp dot next. Now my temp will become 40. Now 40 dot next, is it null?
Yes.
Now can I say I have reached to the last node?
Yes.
Yeah. Now after reaching the last node, what you need to do? When you are at this node, you need to find out a previous node. Am I right? Previous node. This becomes the previous node. Am I right? Whatever, see here in this scenario, previous node is 30. It can be 40. It can be some employee object. It can be department object. It doesn't matter. So that means whenever your temp is at last position, you need to check the previous position. And previous dot, see here, 30 dot next equal to null. If I do, can I say I have removed this link? Yes or no?
Yes.
And if I say 40 equal to null, if I assign null, 40th node equal to null means this will be garbage collected, right? Now, if I say, see, when my temp variable is holding 40, what I need to do? I need to do 30 dot next equal to null. But how can, see, in this linked list, whatever I explained, I know how to go to the like next node only, right? Did I tell you how to traverse to the previous node?
No.
No. But can I say whenever you are at this node, in order to do the remove, you need to hold off previous node also, correct?
Yes.
Yes or no? So that is how, like, we'll have a one, see, whenever you are going into the next node, you need to catch out the previous node, and previous node dot next equal to null. If you do that, then you are removing it. Let's see the quickly. Now let us write public void, or see, don't worry about the return type, guys. Remove method returns an object, I understand. Let's keep it as an object. Okay. First I will write with void, later we'll modify it. Remove last node. Okay. So see, I'm telling you that remove last node, remove first node, remove in between. But can I write all this code in a single remove method? Yes, I can write. Because whenever you want to, you are giving one node to remove. It can be in first position, it can be in middle position, it can be in last position also. Am I right? See, if I am giving you, I will just give you, see, there are different ways of asking the question. So they'll give you the linked list like this, and they'll ask you to remove last node, or remove first node, or remove 20 or 30. Now, for example, if I give you the question, remove 40. This is my linked list, and I'm asking you the question, remove 40. Then what does it mean, guys? Can I say it is nothing but a remove last node? Agree with me? I repeat my question again. So this is my linked list, 10, 20, 30, 40. Now, so some people will ask you, give the question like this, and they'll ask you, write a program to remove the last node from a linked list. Write a program to remove the first node from a linked list. Write a program to remove the given node from a linked list. Okay. These are the different ways of asking a question. Now, in this given linked list, if I am asking remove 40, what does it mean out of these three?
Last node.
So remove the last node. Okay. Now, assume that if my linked list is like this, 40, 30, 10. Now I will ask you remove 40. What does it mean?
First one.
Remove first node, correct? Now, if I am asked, if my linker list is like this, and remove 40, what does it mean? That means specified, correct? Yeah. That means if I am say that means whenever you are implementing a remove method which takes an object, the object can be in the head position, the object can be in a last position, the object can be in middle position also, correct? If I am implementing the remove method irrespective, like instead of writing separate methods, I can implement in one method also. Am I right?
Yes.
Hope you understand, guys. So first we are trying, I'm just writing a remove method only. I'm not writing a separate method. If you want, you can add it to separate methods also. Remove obj. Okay, done. Now I'm taking a scenario like first scenario. This is my linked list and let us write the code. This is my linked list. Let us write the code. Okay, I'm passing the remove 40. My linked list is 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm doing remove 40. Okay. Now what I need to do, where should I start my logic, guys?
Head.
Okay. If the head is null, do I need to remove?
No.
So that means I need to write head not equal to null. Done. Now, if the head is not equal to null, then what should I do? I have to take custom node temp equal to head. Done. Now, while temp dot data is not equal to null, then I'm so what I need to check? See, if here in this scenario, what I'm doing? I'm trying to check the element is I'm trying to delete 40. Okay. Now I need to check this 40 is equal to with the data also, correct?
Yes.
Now, so if temp dot data dot equals obj, in this scenario, is it equal?
No.
10
That's
equal to 40? No. Then can I say I have to go to else?
Yes.
In else, what should I do? I have to take the 10 dot next address. 10 dot next is nothing but temp dot data. I need to assign it to which variable?
Temp.
Sorry, is it temp dot data, temp dot next? Yeah, temp dot next. I have to assign it to temp variable only, so that the while loop repeats. Now next while loop will go to 20. 40 is equal to 20?
No.
No. Next, 30. 30 equal to 40?
No.
Now 40 dot next. Is it null?
Yes.
Scenario. So 40 dot next means null means it will
Out
break
of
the
5.
loop, correct? Now can I say now what is my temp is holding? 40. Now can I say I have to write the same condition here, correct? Yeah. Now here whenever it is or else let us try. Let us add one more node also. Okay. Let us add one more node in this example. I have 50 also. Okay. Now I want to delete 40. 40 dot next is 50. Now I want to delete 40. Then how do I know? Let us that means this code will not come into picture. Now let's 30 dot next is 40. Now 40 dot next is it null? No. Temp dot data 40 equal to 40. Yes.
Yes.
That means I have reached at the position. Done. Now once you reach at the position, what you need to do? So you are at this position, correct? Now in order to what is the conditions you need to write? See, this link you need to remove, this link you need to remove. Directly this link you need to point it to this one, then it is done, correct? Let me take a different color. So currently 30 dot next is 40, 40 dot next is 50, but you want to remove 40. Now, if I want to remove 40, can I say after removing the 40, if that 30 should hold the address of 50, correct? Now, can I say I have to point like this? Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, in order to do this, what I have to do? So, in this 30 position, I have to place a 50 address, correct? Now, currently 50 address is held by which variable? 40 dot next, correct? 40 dot next, I will take into some reference variable, correct? Temp1. Okay, done. Now can I say 30 dot next equal to temp1, so that this is removed, this is overridden. Done. Now can I say this also I need to move? I need to remove this one. How can I take? So currently this variable is held by temp variable. Can I say temp dot, or sorry, 40 dot next equal to null. Then that means this is also gone, correct? Now let us replace. Now 40 means what variable? Temp variable, correct? I will replace temp. Okay, but how do you, in this example, whatever I taught, did any variable is holding 30?
No.
No, that means I have to create one variable, correct? Now let us do that. How? So whenever I'm traversing, before I'm assigning it to this one, I will take one variable called custom node previous, correct? Now previous equal to temp. Okay, now let us debug, guys. Now let me write here, my data structure is 10 followed by 20 followed by, sorry, 30 40 50. Now I want to delete, remove 40 I am doing. Now you guys tell me, whenever I start the logic, what is the temp will hold?
10.
Done. 10 dot next. Is it null? Is it null? Is it true or false?
No, we're checking data.
Yeah, we'll change it to temp next, correct? Thanks. Now 10 dot next, is it null in this scenario?
No.
No, that means can I say it is true? It will go inside. Temp dot data, 10 dot data will give you what? 10 only, correct? I mean, like 10 equal to 40? No, it will go to else. In the else, so currently previous is one variable. So now let us take previous equal to what I'm assigning? Temp. Currently temp is holding 10.
10.
Can I say I'm assigning 10? Done.
Yes.
Okay. Now again, temp equal to temp dot next. Temp dot next means which address it will give you?
20.
So can I say 20? Done. Now again, while see this while loop will repeat. Yes. Now what is the temp value? It has happened 20. Is the 20 dot next null?
No.
It is true. Now what is the 20 dot data? 20. 20 is equal to 40?
No.
No. Can I say it will come here? Now what is your previous? Previous
20.
equal to temp. That means previous will become 20, correct? That means I am reassigning the previous variable, correct? Now temp equal to temp dot next. Temp will become
30.
Yeah. Now 30 dot next, is it null?
No.
30 dot data is equal to 40?
No.
It will come here. Previous is means what?
30.
Okay. Temp dot next is nothing but
40.
Yeah. Now again, can I say temp dot next? It will repeat. 40
Yes.
dot next, is it null?
No.
Now 40 dot data.
Yes. True.
40 equal to 40? Yes. Now what you need to write here? Now let's write. Now here I have written 30 dot next. You see, first 40 dot next I have to take into one variable, correct? Because 40 dot next will hold 50th address equal to done. Now I will write 30 dot next equal to 50th address. Don't worry, I'll replace it. Now again 40 dot next equal to null. Now see here 40. See now which variable is holding 40, guys, in this example? Temp. Now can I replace 40 with a temp? Yes, done. Temp dot next is nothing but which it will give you address of 50, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now I will store that into one node. Custom node 50th. Can I say next address? Next ADDR. Done. Okay. Now, after that, see, if you look at here, what am I doing? Whenever I'm trying to reach, when I have reached at this position, I have to remove, see, there is a link like this. Okay. I have to remove this link and I have to remove this link and I have to attach like this. Now, in order to remove directly, what I'm doing is 30 dot next equal to 50 and 40 dot next equal to null I'm doing. But how, see, 30 dot next. In this example, now, earlier, I do not know which node is containing dynamic value of 30. But in this example, can someone tell me which node is holding 30?
Previous.
So that means I have a, see, that means at any point of time, I have a previous hold of previous node, correct? Now,
Yes.
can I replace 30 with a previous? Yes.
Yes.
And 50 address is nothing but next address, correct? Now, which variable is holding 40?
10.
Now, can I replace?
Yes.
Now, after that, do I need to break? Yes. If I don't do the break, it will continue, correct?
Yes.
Now, in this example, can I say I'm returning, see, whatever the node. See, if you are passing 40, can I say it will delete now?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions on this scenario? Anyone? Guys, anyone, any questions?
So can you explain the 40th 40 when it becomes 40? One more time.
Okay.
The 122. Yeah.
Okay. So here, so you tell me first we'll start with a 10, correct?
Yeah.
So 10 dot next, is it null?
No, not now.
Okay. Now you need to check, see, you will pass 10 remove followed by object. This object can be at any position, right? First position, middle position, last position. Okay.
Okay.
Now in this scenario, it is in between last and first, correct? See, this is a first node, this is a last node. Okay. We'll come to the different scenarios later. First, I wanted to do in middle. Okay. When I say in middle, that means between the first and last. Okay. Now I'm comparing that tempo.data equal to the given object. Is it equal in this scenario? First,
No.
10 equal to 40? No. I'm going to the second node. So before going to the second node, current node, I'm assigning it to one variable called previous. Okay.
Okay.
Now 20 it will become. 20 dot next, is it null? No. 20 is not matching with 40. Then I'm assigning it, temp will become 30. 30 dot
Sure.
next, is it true? Yes. 40. So 30 dot data is equal to 40? No. Previous will become 30, temp will become 40. 40 dot next is null? No. 50 is there. So now here I'm checking temp dot data means temp variable is holding 40. Now 40 equal to given object? Yes, correct.
Yeah, 40.
Whenever it is true, then what you need to do? 30 dot next equal to 50 you need to assign. So that you are providing you are removing this link, correct?
Correct.
And you have to remove, see, whenever you are providing the link like this, can I say this is overridden?
Yeah.
Now, apart from what is left out, can I say this, you have to get rid of this one?
Yeah.
How can I get rid of this? This currently temp variable is holding 40, correct? So temp dot next, 40 dot next equal to null I should do, correct?
Yeah. Okay.
Then this will be removed, done. So 40 dot next is, 40 is nothing but which variable? Temp variable, correct? Yeah, see, temp dot next equal to null. Now what is left out? 30 dot next equal to 50 you need to do, correct? So before doing null, how do you get a 50 address? 40 dot next will give you 50 address, correct? Before making null.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
So that is the reason I have added temp dot next equal to next address first. Okay. Now 30 dot next equal to 50. Okay, 50 I got it. But how do I get 30? Correct. So if you look at the code here, which previous variable is holding 30, correct? See, 30 dot next equal to next address.
Yeah, got it, sir.
If I am keeping this line after this, what happens? Will it work?
No.
No. You need to keep before only, correct? But if you are keeping after, then what happens? You are modifying the temp, and your temp and previous will refer to the same position, correct? Same value.
Yeah.
So that means, why am I holding the previous? Whenever you're going, see, using temp equal to temp dot next means you are going to the next position. Whenever you're going to the next position, you need to hold off previous position because you might delete it. For example, whenever I'm going into 20, my previous is 10. Is it matching? No, I will replace the same previous with a different value. Hope you understand.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So what about others?
Yes.
Satish,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Rajesh.
It's perfectly
Okay.
understood.
Now is it fine if I give you the work? I'll explain anyways tomorrow so that you will practice. Yes, no.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes.
the scenario is I will give you 10 followed by 20 followed by 30 followed by 40. After 40, I do not have any node, but still I will give you remove followed by 40. This is one scenario, correct? Now I will say 40, 10, 20. Now I will ask you remove followed by 40. Now here in the first scenario, it is removing 40, but see, can I say I am trying to remove between a first and last nodes. Now in the second scenario, I'm trying to remove last node. In the third scenario, I'm removing first node. That means, can I say whatever the questions that are asked, those are covered in one method itself? So that means this remove method will not work for second scenario at this point of time. Am I right? See, whenever you do not have a 40 dot next is null. So it will break, but will it remove? No. So that means, can I say after this code, you need to write some code, correct? So that is a work for you guys. Okay. So this is, I'll put it in the WhatsApp also. Write a program to remove the node, like in this scenario. I'm not saying that first and last and all, because see, if you are writing a first remove method, last, remove method in between, it becomes 3 methods. But generally, in the linked list or in array list, whenever you're calling a remove method and you're passing an object, it can be in first position, it can be in middle position, it can be in last position also. Correct? So we are generalizing a method. Any questions on the homework? So will you guys try?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll put it in the WhatsApp group also. And yesterday, I think I have shared the code. So please look at it, guys. Okay. So if no question, that's all for today.
Actually, I'm in DS WhatsApp group, but
You are?
I'm not added to. I'm in that another WhatsApp group, but I'm not added to this collection WhatsApp group.
Okay. May I know your name and
Adish.
email ID? Yeah, Adish. Can you ping your mobile number and email ID in the chat so that I'll talk to them? You are part of multi-threading group, right?
Yes, I'm not part of multi-threading. I'm part of DS
Okay. They did not added you in the collections group. You mean?
collection group. Yes.
Okay. Okay, fine. I think there is no DSA group. They have created only this group. I think you have enrolled for this course in the initial days. Am I right?
Yeah, I have added to another group called Data Success.
Okay. Maybe they added you wrongly. Just ping
Okay.
your mobile number, your name, email ID. I'll get it verified.
In
the chat.
In the chat. Okay, sure.
Yeah. Just ping in the chat.
Yeah, sure.
So, guys, I hope everyone is understanding, right? This is very important, linked list. Generally, if you go for a collection, they'll just teach you like linked list will do that. But if you practice, the purpose you join for these courses too, you should be able to hands-on. So, but if you practice, you will be getting hands-on, guys. And it will be interesting whenever we are discussing a stack and queue, guys. You yourself will write the program in the class. If you practice, okay? So Adish, I'll talk to admin and I'll get it sorted out. Don't worry.
Thank you.
So if no question, that's all for today, guys. And this Sunday, I'll put a class for all those who wanted the backup sessions. So I'll put a message in the WhatsApp. Whoever wanted the backup, just let me know. Yeah, Govindarajan, do you have any query?
Oh, no, sir. Yeah. Still, I did not get my old number, so I may not see the WhatsApp group. Is that possible to send it through email, sir?
No, you can. So you are talking about.
I joined late for this session, this class. I think I missed the initial.
So you wanted to do the recap of the videos, right? So the videos you can access through the portal.
Yeah, I started to watch those videos, but you're going to connect session, right, in Sunday?
Yeah. It's the same session, same Zoom link. You can attend the same thing.
Oh, okay.
So by Sunday, you just complete the listening all the videos, and I'll just go through over from starting to whatever you missed, so that it will be like a session clarified.
Okay.
But still, whenever you are listening, are you getting any questions, or is it clear?
So far, it's clear, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And you just so you're not added to the collections WhatsApp group, you mean, right?
No, I added, but my mobile got damaged, so I'm not able to view anything. So I need to get another one, and until then, I cannot see any messages in the WhatsApp group. So.
Okay, fine. Not an issue. Okay. Yeah. So thank you, guys. Thanks for joining. Have a nice day. And multi-threading classes are going on, guys. If anybody is interested, you can watch, and then you can enroll. Yeah. Thank you.